Happy Friday! I'm having my shake before bed, as I do every single night. It's how one way I stay looking bright, so that I don't eat fat food at night. I used to be one of those that had chips, cookies, leftovers in my fridge, and I would eat late at night before I went to bed, or get up in the middle of the night and eat, which is awful. So I was super overweight. I'm a little chunky monkey right now. However, not near like I used to be. And now I can use these extra calories to lift more heavy and build muscle. And I'm learning this reverse diet thing that's helping me get strong and more firm and stay healthy all year long. It's wonderful. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Although it is one of my non-negotiable habits that I have acquired is a protein shake before bed every night, so that I stay on the path to eat right. It's one thing you can do if you want to do that too. No matter what, I just have a shake before bed so that I don't eat instead. Clear, concise energy is what I wanted to talk about today. That's what we want others to see. We want to be high frequency. I'm really tired right now. It's the end of the day. I waited a long time to make this video. Time got away from me, but I still feel high frequency. I love my life in spite of what it might look like to others. You know, I'm living at my office, but I always dreamed of having my own office. And in South Corona, it's super expensive. So, and I've found a way to have a nice office. 22 by 10 is a pretty big office in South Corona, Sierra del Oro, which is an expensive part of town. So, found a way to do that. I never planned on living here 24/7. Some would see it as difficult, which it can be, but because of my high frequency, I'm grateful for what it does for me. In spite of what's happened, that I have a place that I love to be at until I can be home whenever that time comes. And as you guys know, so I went through a crisis last October, which for my own behavior, came out of character. And I was thrown out of my house and not allowed to go back. And it is not, even though I could go back now, it's not advisable. It's not the best until October. We need to let some time pass and give this issue some rest. There's some legal things so that I need to let pass. And so I'm grateful that I get to do that. I'm so grateful for that opportunity, as hard as it might be sometimes, that I would love to go home or be home or just be home in some sense of the word. But at least I have my business here, and I still feel high frequency here. There's people that I love here, the owners that own this place or manage it, at least. Not the owner, but the salon owner. I love them. Beautiful family that I work with that loves me too. It supports me through and through. So I'm really lucky to have them, through this crisis. And this good energy, high frequency is really, really important to get that every day. And now in the morning, I have a process to get that way. And it's getting more and more on autopilot, which I'm grateful for. And I can see after just a few years, I can see the benefits. I can see women migrating to me so I can help them too. It's not to boast my own ego or, get attention. It's because of the calling on my heart to help others and lift them up too. And I found that by being the best version of me, that it draws others also to you. And So I'm grateful I get to do that. It's not been graceful. It's not easy at all. It's the hardest thing I ever did. You know, a few years ago, I dove in head first, retired from my career too soon, which most would say. However, there was no way to get out of the hamster wheel gracefully, really. I mean, I had worked myself into so much commitments and financial commitments, and it was this wheel that just had, sometimes you just gotta just put it to a stop and let everything drop. And now I am taking care of stuff and recovering from that, you know, creating better habits than just juggling and working overtime to pay bills. It's not the way to live. No, I want to live a life of prosperity and be able to give. And now I get to do that every single day. From the moment I wake up, I get to serve all day. And the last thing is to be able to give financially in every way too. And I know that will come my way too. It's the last thing that most of us get, if we get it at all. And it's the third time I've had this fall in my sobriety. I've been 19 years sober, and I've had a high FICO score 3 times, and it's fallen 3 times because of my bad habits. This is it. This is the last time. And I love the version of me that I'm becoming today. And I'm grateful that I get to find my way. It doesn't always happen overnight. It is sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. And I've heard several high-level people say, think of it long-term, long view. Could be 10 years. I've only been doing it for 3. I've only been doing it for 3, and I am becoming the best me. I love being free. I love being able to improve. I'm a disciplined person today. I'm learning to be a woman of my word. I'm throwing lack of integrity out of the way. You know, I mean what I mean. I say what I want to say. I don't say it mean today. That was my hardest thing, is getting rid of this temper. And that's why I'm grateful for this crisis last October. I can say confidently that that will never, ever, ever, ever happen again. And I needed to go through that to learn this lesson, so that doesn't happen again. So it took that for it to stop, and that's what it took. I am a better person because of what happened, and I'm thankful for that lesson. So I'm just showing up today to spread some love and light your way. I hope that this message has been valuable to you in some way. I'll get better and better. I'm doing my best. Showing up on camera is not an easy test. I love it when things rhyme. To me, it means you're on God's time. Everything flows. Everything's in the circle. Everything's cyclical, you know. So sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. Just don't worry about what you don't know, just like the song says. All right, so happy Friday. Love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your night and a great, great, great weekend. Keep that frequency high, high vibe. Let's go. Love you guys. Love my tribe.